Hello everyone, welcome to Nita CP YouTube channel. Today we are solving problem number C, make them equal, which came in Codeforces round 747 Dev 2. Okay, so this question says that we have been given a string which comprises of n characters and a character C. We will not call it C because it will make you confuse between the string. Okay, so we'll call it alpha. We have been given a character alpha and we have to make all the characters of S equals to alpha by doing certain number of operations, and we have to minimize the number of operations also. We can choose any number x, so the operation says that we can choose any number x, and for all I from 1 to n, if I mod x is not equals to 0, then I can replace it with the character alpha. Okay, so basically what it says that I've been given a string s. Which comprises of some characters. Let me take an arbitrary string s and write some characters a, b, c, x, y, c, b, a, and let me take alpha equals to b. For now, let me take alpha is equals to b. So I'll choose a number x. And for every number from 1 to n, if let this number be I, for every number 1 to n, if my I mod x is not equals to 0, then I can change the character which is present there. Okay, and I have to make all the character of s equals to b alpha. So basically what it says that I can change all the characters of s except the multiples of x. For any chosen x, we can choose x. Okay, for example, if we choose x equals to 2, let me choose x equals to 2, so I can't change this position, and this position. Similarly, if I choose 3, then I can't change this. Okay, if I choose 5, then I can't change 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 this position, and the next position will be out of bound, which is not present here. Okay, so we have to minimize the number of operations. So now let's see what's the approach to this solution. Let me say that, okay, let me say edge case here. If my s equals to some characters where all my characters are alpha. In this case, I don't need to do any changes, so I can basically say that my answer is 0. I don't need to change. I don't need to make any operation. Already I have got my answer, right? And now let me say that I have some character which is not equal to alpha. Let me say that in the string I have some value of alpha, or there can't be any value of alpha. There is no value of alpha. We can also say that. Okay, so what I'll say that let me fill the a, b, c, b, a, b, x, y, z. Okay, I filled s with some characters and let alpha be equals to x. So I'll say that the approach says that the solution approach says that I will divide the s in 2 halves. Let me divide s in 2 halves. If there is odd number of characters in s, we can take the bigger half in the right side, and in the right side I will check that is there any character which is equal to alpha, because if there is a character x here which is equal to alpha, I can take x as the index of the character x. Here x is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. X is 7 here, so I can take x as 7. Then all the characters from 1 to 6 I can change, because this isn't multiple of 7. Okay, and I can change all the characters in this side also. Why I can change? Because the next multiple of 7 will be out of bound. I have already taken the right side of it. When I will multiply it by 2, it will go out of bound. Okay, so I can change all the characters. Now if I don't have in my right half I don't have any character equal to alpha, let this all the characters here is not equal to alpha, is not equals to alpha. At that time what I will do, I'll tell you a proof that for any number GCD of x comma x plus 1 is always equals to 1. Remember this can be useful in different problems too. So GCD is just greatest common divisor, or you can say the HCF of x, and x plus 1 is equal to 1. So in this case I can take any two neighboring numbers, and by neighboring numbers I mean that I'll take the last 2 digit as x. For example, if my n is the length of the string 7, then my answer would be 6 and 7. This would be my potential answer. This is not just the only answer, but this is a potential answer. This is the correct answer. There can be also multiple answers and multiple approach to solve the problem, because when I will take 6 for, let me say why this works. I have my string s which has some characters, okay, which has some character, and I have divided x. When I take x as n minus 1, this position is n and this position will be n minus 1, x as n minus 1, then I can change all the numbers from here to here, and I can also change the number this. Okay, so what I am saying that I can change all the numbers from this position to this position and also this position, because n is not a multiple of n minus 1. This is n minus 1. N can never be a multiple of n minus 1 until and unless n equals 1, but in the question it's given that the length will be greater than equal to 3, so we don't need to think about that. This all conditions are fulfilled, and when I again take the value x equals to n, then this is also get this character. We can also change this character if we have to change it. So my maximum answer will be equals to 2, and that would be n and n minus 1. And in case there is one character in the right side which is not equals to, which is equals to alpha, that would be my answer. So let me show my code to you. I hope it's pretty clear to you. So what I did is, let me show you. Okay, so I took the input here, and then I took a bool flag to check that I have to do the operation or is it already fulfilled. So I checked it here, and then I checked in the right half. What I said that I checked in the right half. If in right half it at any position I have alpha, then I can simply say that yeah, there is one answer, and I'll just print the index of that alpha. And if there is no answer, no potential, then I'll just come to here. I'll say that I'll take x equals to 2, and that it will be n minus 1 and n. So that's it. Thank you.